It's the Bullseye! And here's your host, Jim Bowen!
Good evening. Nice to see you. Welcome to another edition of Bullseye. Listen to this. Do you remember 3 or 4 weeks ago we showed you that picture of Yvonne from Manchester? She went to that fancy dress party in that outrageous outfit, a dartboard with the flights on her head. Do you remember that? Have a look at it again. There you are. We've had a guy from Warrington, I think, he's called Nigel, who wrote and said, look, he said, I've studied that picture, and there's some hanky-panky going on there. He said, there's 2 fellas behind there holding that skirt up. Now, we want to know, who were the fellas? What were they doing there? Does she know they were there? I'm going to get to the bottom of that. Just like the fellas. Let's get on with the game. Let's meet the Bullseye contestants. How are you, Julian? Hi, Graham. Nice to see you. Welcome to the show. You're from Ashton-on-Trent. Aston-on-Trent. I must admit, I've never heard of that before. And you're cousins?
Yes, that's right.
Cousins, that's right. Where do you work, Julian?
East Midlands Airport.
What do you do there, sir?
Push and tow planes about.
Do you really?
That's right.
I mean, what in one of the...
And in one of the tubs, yeah. Sorry, isn't it?
That's a fairly responsible job, isn't it, moving them about? I suppose
so.
As business it's ticking off, I suppose. So why do they move their planes in the airport? I've often wondered about that.
Well, they haven't got a reverse thrust on them, so they have to push them back so they can...
They can't go backwards?
That's right.
Because there would not be a lot of call for them to go backwards.
Well, not really.
You're a good dart player, aren't you? And your ambition's to be a professional, isn't it?
I'd love to be, yeah.
Yeah. Now then, Graham Dobbie, and you're from Peterborough. Where do you play darts, Graham?
Lamb.
The Lamb?
Yep.
Let the fleece you there. What's your job, sir?
Printer.
Printer? Yes. Now we've got a little secret here, we found out. It's your big day today, isn't it?
That's right.
It's your wedding anniversary.
That's right.
And you've got a present, haven't you?
Nearly.
So you're going home tonight, then?
Treat tomorrow
You better do a wave, I think, hadn't you, Graham, and just say happy anniversary to your wife. Eh?
Happy anniversary.
Oh, 2, that's it. Do you know her name?
Anne.
Happy
anniversary.
You probably won't know yours when you get home tonight. Have a good night with us anyway. Off you go, Graham. We'll see you in a minute. Now then, how are you, George?
All right, Jim,
nice to see you.
Yeah.
And lovely Irene. How are you? You all right? A bit nervous, aren't you? You're not bad, actually. You look quite cool, really. Now then, George, you're from Bradford.
Yes.
Good old Bradford. You're a licensee, aren't you?
Yes, yes.
You had a rather embarrassing situation, didn't you, recently? Go on, tell us about it. Good this, go on.
Well, it was my birthday, you see, and the wife she was ill, and I was in the pub on my own, and day off on a Wednesday, ready to shoot off and hit the town. But all of a sudden, this young lady appeared.
Yeah.
A kissogram.
Kissogram? Was she dressed too? Isn't it? A bit like your beer, wouldn't it? Not a lot of top. But that steamed your optics up. Irene, you're from Kippax. I know Kippax very well, actually.
Do you?
Yes, I do. It's the posh part of Leeds, if I may say so, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a rather upmarket area.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, it is. Well, you start being like, oh, yes, with me. And you're retired, Irene, aren't you?
Yes.
And what did you do before you retired?
Dressmaking.
You were a dressmaker?
Yeah.
Now, before that...
Oh, during the war, I was a land girl.
You were a land girl. And
yeah.
Now, listen, Irene, do you still have any contacts in that? Going back to...
No, I've somehow lost touch with all except one.
And do you ever feel the need to
yeah.
meet them again?
Yeah.
So, well, what we'll say then to all of you out there, if any of you know, let's get it right, Irene Hennessy, and she was in the... Which war was it, Irene?
World War II.
In World War II. In World War II, Irene Hennessy, she was a land girl. All right, drop us a line down here at Central. We'll see Irene gets the letters, and we'll see if we can have a little reunion with you. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That's very good. Well, I mean, as a land girl, you'll have all the answers tonight, won't you?
Oh,
yeah. Got them in the 40s, didn't you? You go. We'll see you in a minute. Go and sit down, Irene. We'll see you in a minute. How are you, Bill? Nice to see you. Dave?
Thanks, man.
Welcome to the show. We've got here now the lads. Oh, it's the Welsh contingent tonight, isn't it? From Abergele, Bill.
Yeah.
And you're a very good darts player.
Well, average.
Well, you're above average, aren't you? You know, usually when they say average, you can safely say they're very, very good, can't you? You used to play for Wales, didn't you, in fact?
Used to.
That's right. You do a lot of charity work now?
Do quite a bit.
As a darts player?
Yeah.
What do they do, ask you to?
Well, challenge all comers, 25 pence a game for local charities. So.
Really?
Yeah.
And the money goes to the charity?
Goes to local charities as well.
That's excellent. There's a little gimmick you've got tonight to raise a tenner, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
There's a couple of friends of mine in Rill.
Yes.
Dave and Les. They said if I said hello to them on the programme tonight, they'll give me £10 towards multiple sclerosis.
To MS. All right, then. Do it on one there, say, go on.
Hello, Dave. Hello, Les.
That's a tenner yours, right? Say it again.
Hello, Dave. Hello, Les.
20 quid you've got. How's that? Dave, you're good at quizzes.
Not bad, not
Yeah,
bad.
well, right. Now, listen, tell me, what do you do? What do you do?
I manage a firm for solicitors
Do you really?
in Real.
Yeah, good. What does that involve?
Administration,
What about the staff?
accounting, and taking care of 30 girls.
Taking care of 30 girls?
Keeping them happy.
Keeping them happy?
Trying to.
Don't sit down before you fall over. Nice warm round of applause for our contestants tonight. Excellent. OK, get on with it. Bullies category board. There it is. That's where the money is in the next 7 minutes, on Bullies category board. We're looking at the contestants ready to play the game. Just to remind you, the questions in the first round, £30 each. You know the rules by now. I urge you to take your time, above all enjoy it and remember it. Graham, choose a subject for Julian.
Faces, please, Jim.
Faces, we'll try it for you. Come on, Julian. No, it's places. So here we go. No bonus, Graham, but for £30, which river runs through the Grand Canyon?
Rio Grande.
I'm offering it to Dave, who's just put his light on.
The Colorado.
The Colorado is right. We move on. Irene, choose a subject for George.
Faces, please.
Right, my love. Faces we'd like. George? No, it's in places. And the category's gone, so we can't ask the question. Dave, for Bill.
Showbiz, please, Jim.
Showbiz. We want showbiz this time, Bill. £50. For another £30, in the TV series Dallas, Dave, what do the initials JR stand for in J.R. Ewing?
John Ross.
John Ross gets you a further £30. At the end of that round in the game, only one scorer, and it's Dave and Bill with £110. All right. Well. Second round. Don't be too worried about that, really. It doesn't mean a lot like that. £50 a question, all right? Fewer categories. They're the ones that are lit. Come on, Graham, for Julian.
Faces again, please, Jim.
Faces again. You're determined to have faces. £50. For another £50, Graham, look at your monitor. Whose face is that? Shh. Audience. Bull is in. Dave?
Dennis Norden.
Dennis Norden is right. You were all right on the night there, sir. Irene, for George.
Sport, please.
Sport. Come on, George. Sport we want, sir. It's not. It's places. And the category's gone. So we can't do anything about it. Dave, for Bill.
I'll have words, please, Jim.
Words. Words we're looking for. £50. For another £50, Dave, exactly where on a horse are its withers?
Behind the shoulder. On the shoulder.
I'm staying with you because I want it marginally more precisely than that. You're in the right area. Whereabouts round the shoulder?
Lower neck.
I'll take it.
Thank you.
And we've had advice there. In fact, it's between the shoulders, but you were all round it. But what we didn't want was on its back. So you're there with £50. Fine. At the end of that round, we've got £50 for Graham and Julian, Irene and George with no score, and Dave and Bill with £260. Thank you. All right. Now, all of you settle down. All right. Come on now. We've all night. Graham, it's £100 a question this time, so you can still do very, very well. And you, Irene. The categories left are the ones that are lit. Sport, affairs, history, books, Britain and spelling. Choose a subject, Graham.
Britain, please, Jim.
Britain. Britain we'd like. That's better. £50. For another £100, Graham, which range of hills form part of the border between Scotland and England? There's a light on. Scotland and
Cleveland.
England. Again?
Cleveland.
It's not. We can offer it to Dave.
Cairngorms.
It's not. The Cheviots. Never mind. We move on. Now then, come on, Irene. Choose a subject for George.
Sport, please.
Sport. Come on, Irene. It's not as bad as that. Take your time. Sport. That's better. £50. For £100. For £100, Irene. What is the centre of an archery target called? Take your time.
Inner.
Sorry?
Inner.
It's
Inner.
not. We can offer it to Dave.
Gold.
Gold is right. They don't have a bull in that game. Not my fault. There we are. So, well, we move on now. Dave, choose a category for Bill.
History, please, Jim.
Fine. That's the way to play it. £50 you've got. So here we go, David. For £100, Westminster Abbey houses the shrine of the king who founded it. Who was he?
Edward the Confessor.
Is right for £100. So at the end of that part of the game, Graham and Julian with £100, Irene and George with £50, Dave and Bill with £510. We've got to say cheerio to Irene and George. In you come. Well done, George. Well done. Well, Irene, well. It's amazing, isn't it? I guess that is. It is amazing. You'll not forget tonight, will you?
Certainly won't now.
But you're taking £50 to etch it in your mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. £50. Take that with our compliments. Thanks very much indeed. Thanks for taking the trouble to come down and see us at Central. George, well done. And Irene, lovely. Hope we get some letters.
Yes.
We'll send them to you if we get them. There you are.
Thank you.
Superb couple, that. Irene and George. Nice and lovely. Right. Come on then, let's get on with it. Here we go. Another couple has to bite the dust in the next 3 or 4 minutes. Cruel phrase, that. We're not really cruel on Bullseye, but it is a sudden death affair, this. Pounds for points here, all right. 3 rounds of darts, as many as you can each round for a question for your partner. You've got to beat the other. That's what gets the question. In you come, Julian. Bill, come and stand with me, and it's over to Tony.
All right, Julian, first round. Best of luck. 20. 5. And 20, 45. All right, Billy? 45 to beat. It's 5. Treble 5. And 20, 40, so Julian takes the first round.
Okay. Julian's partner, here we are then. Graham, here's your question, and it's worth £45 to you. Which of the Greek gods is usually portrayed with the legs, ears, and horns of a goat?
Pan?
Pan is right. They did some weird transplants in those days. Funny that. £145 playing 510. Back to Tony.
All right, Julian, second round. 20. 20. Another 20, 60. There you are, Billy. 60 to beat. 20. 20. And 20, 60, it's a tie, Jim.
Fine. Listen carefully to the question. Do not press your button until you're sure of the answer, because as soon as you press the button, I shall stop speaking. Got the idea? Here we go then, both of you. In a game of chess, how many pieces does each player begin with? Nice, steady push was that, Dave, wasn't it? Go on.
24.
It's not. We can offer it across to Graham.
25.
It's not. In fact, it's 16. 16. 145 playing 510. Back to Tony.
It's the final round and it's Julian to throw. It's 1. Another 1. And 20, so 22, Bill, in this final round. 5. 20. Another 20, 45 takes the round.
Dave, for another £45, if you break your clavicle, which bone in your body is it?
Your shoulder.
I can offer it for £22, Graham. Clavicle.
Vocal cords, is it?
It's not.
Throat.
It's not. I know why you're thinking that. It's a musical suggestion, hasn't it? In fact, it's your collarbone. Never mind. £145 plays 510. Big gap there, so we lose Graham and Julian. In you come, boys. Well done, boys. Tankards, with our compliments. There are your bullies. There they are. We'll put those up for you there. There we are. Excellent. £145. There's 100. I shall count the 45 out in the commercial break. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. Thank you.
When you need a break.
A coffee break?
No, a new kind of break. A chocolate break.
Make the break.
Cadbury's chocolate break, made with real Cadbury's chocolate. It's easy to make this chocolate break, and it's light and delicious and wide awake.
Make the break.
Cadbury's chocolate break, made with real Cadbury's chocolate. So the next time you feel like a new kind of break, any time of day, have a chocolate break.
Make the break.
Cadbury's chocolate break, make the break.
Nice, isn't it? My brother knitted it in only 3 hours. And all it cost was the price of the yarn. But you know, anyone can have a brother like mine. A brother knitting machine. Quick and ever so simple to use, so you can create exclusive designs like these. All at a fraction of the cost you'd expect to pay in the shops. Wouldn't you like a brother to do your knitting? Then give one a try at your local stockist.
Brother. The future at your fingertips.
Don't lose your bottle of Guinness Extra.
Now, news from your gas showroom. A wide range of offers has been added to their really wide range of gas cookers. There's a trade-in of up to £90 when you buy a new cooker, and if you buy one now, you won't have to pay till February the 1st next year. There are free turkey vouchers. Free turkey vouchers? Beep, beep.
Heinz have a new range of foods for people who are watching their weight. It's not faddy, just straightforward, everyday food with a full measure of flavour. The only thing it lacks is a few calories, which might help tip the scales in your favour. Weight Watchers from Heinz.
Welcome back to part 2 of this edition of Bullseye. That was a nail-biter, wasn't it, the first half? It's bronze bully time now. Professional dart player we brought in to throw for charity. 301 or more, and we'll double that in pounds and give it to the charity chosen by our finalists tonight, who are already wealthy men. We've got a guy tonight, meteoric rise to fame in the world of darts, 23 years old, already represented his country. He's going for charity tonight. Rob McKenzie.
Thank you very much. All right, Rob. Best of luck. Treble 20. 20. And 20, 100. Good start, Rob. Good start. Same again, Rob. Take your time. It's 5. Treble 20. And 20, that's 85. So 185. Still 3 darts to go. Treble 1, 20, and treble 20, 83. Grab, that's 268. Well done, son. Well done, magic. First time.
Excellent, excellent, that. Really excellent, that. Well, it's first time. It is difficult, isn't it? Well, it's amazing. Well, now, let's have a look at this, because we've got you. You did incredibly well in the World Cup, didn't you, Australia?
Well, I thought I enjoyed myself.
Yeah. How have you taken to it all? Because you live way up, don't you, right, in Inverness, don't you?
Well, it's very hard, all the travelling we have to do, but we seem to manage.
You're sticking at it?
Oh, yeah.
Are you enjoying the life?
Oh, definitely.
Travelling up and down? And you're going to make a good living at it?
Yeah, well, I hope so.
Yes, we wish you every success anyway, and thanks very much for coming all that way down to play the game tonight and getting £268 for charity. In you come, boys. Meet the two lads whose charity it is, Bill and Dave. Well done, lad. Super. Now then, Bill, £268 there. Tell us about it. Where's it going?
It's going to the National Multiple Sclerosis.
Fine, because you have one or two friends who you know are coping with it marvellously, and you feel it should have the support. That's right. Gentleman here got you £268. I'm sure you'd like to thank him, and you'd like to wish them the best of luck, and sure, wouldn't you, Rob? Super. Rob,
Thank you very much, John.
privileged to have you on the programme. Give him a round of applause. Now then, here we go. This is it. It's Bully's prize board. You are going home with whatever happens, a lot more than you came with.
Quite
aren't
so.
you?
Quite so. At least 5 bob now.
At least 5 bob more, and that's in English money as well,
That's
isn't
English
it?
money.
Right. Still counts in Wales, though, doesn't it? Bully's prize board, black segments and red segments. But the red segments are the ones we're interested in. Listen to this.
In 1.
There'll be no missing Bullseye with this video TV recorder.
In 2.
Make life one big picnic with this hot or cold electric food box.
In 3.
There's more than just good fun in store with this home computer and monitor and a Bullseye computer game.
In 4.
The outlook will be bright and the time will be right with this clock and barometer.
In 5.
It's a racing certainty the kids will love this electric car set.
In 6.
For that treasured claret, these silver goblets, cut glass jug and tray.
In 7.
Music on the move from this handy portable personal stereo.
In 8.
When it comes to running repairs, you'll walk them with this handyman's toolkit.
And Bully's special prize.
You'll economise on everything except lovely fresh air on this super motor scooter. There you are. 9 prizes. All right. They're all in the red segments. Keep out of the black and in the red. You've 9 darts there. You can take them all home. We'd be thrilled to bits if you did. Keep out of the black and in the red. Nothing in this game for 2 in a bed. All right. Once you've hit a prize, stay away from it. Off you go. Dart player first. Listen to Tony, Bill.
Okay, Billy. That's red number 1.
That's the video recorder.
Red again, number 3.
That's the home computer.
And that's black. Unlucky. Nearly lost the one there. Keep working at Bullseye. All right, Dave. It's black. Black. And black.
Unlucky, Dave.
No problem.
Not a very good outlook.
Don't worry. You've lost it.
All right, Bill. Still 3 to go. Red number 7.
That's fine. That's the personal stereo.
Red number 6.
The silver goblets, jug and tray.
And red number 5.
You've
Good
done superbly there. The electric car set. You've done very, very well. You have won the video recorder, the home computer, the electric car set, the silver goblets, jug and tray, and the personal stereo. You've done very, very well. Now then, it's decision time, boys. It's decision time. You've won £510. Whatever happens, that goes home with you. And the £268 that Rab got for you, that's off to your MS unit. That's no problem. The prizes you've got there, 5 of them. Are you prepared to gamble them against tonight's star prize, which is hiding behind Bully? Prizes and star prize, or take your prizes and run. Money's safe. 101 or more with 6 darts. Non-dart player first. You've got the time it takes the board to revolve to tell us what you'd like to do. Would the audience like to tell them what they'd like to do? Tell them, what would you do? Prizes? Take the prizes. Some saying gamble. Well, I promise it's a different ball game when you get up there. Who's the spokesman?
Jim, we've had a great day, and I mean a great day.
Yeah, it's nice.
We're going to take the prizes, and we're going to let the others
Well,
have a go.
that's very, very good of you. That really is. There are your tankards. £510. And your Bullies. Take those with our company. You've been superb. You really have been superb. There you are. Well done, Bill. All the best for your charity work. That way, sir. Well done. Off you go. We'll send your prizes home to you soon. Bill. What about this? Julian Essex and Graham Dobbie from near Peterborough. For £145, that's all they got. Will they gamble? I somehow think they might. In here. Do I need to ask?
There we are, sir.
Thank you. I hope I can give you this back afterwards, all right? The best of luck. We know you're a good player. We wish you all the best. Tony will look after you. I do urge you to listen to him. 101 or more. Come on. Stand with me, Julian.
Graham, no rush. Just get yourself settled in first. 101 or more. Star prize. We're all with you. Off we go. It's 19. Treble 7. Treble 7 again, so that's 61. That's well over halfway. Julian, it's all up to you. 40 and more will take tonight's star prize. Best of order. 20.
Yes! You got it! You got it! Listen very carefully to this. This is what you've won. Come with me. It's a flying visit to Nairobi en route to Amboseli National Park for your very own wildlife safari. In the company of an experienced guide, you'll be taken each day to see Kenya's magnificent and varied wildlife at peace in its protected habitat, whilst at night you'll return to the safety and comfort of the governor's camp to eat and rest beneath the star-filled African sky. And if a week in the African bush sounds like dusty work, then we've made plans for some relaxation too. We're flying you here to Mahe in the Seychelles Islands for 7 luxurious days at the Beau Vallon Hotel, where the crystal waters of the Indian Ocean can wash your aches and cares away. Woo! There you are. Take that brochure. All in there for it. We're brilliant. What about that, ladies and gentlemen? The nerves stayed tight. The darts were right. These are the boys who've done it. Give them a nice warm round of applause. You've been super. We're delighted you watched it all. What about Rob? He did well as well. We're delighted down here at Bullseye. Watch us next week. We could do it again. Watch us again. You can't beat a bit of bully. Bye.